What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with a Benz and Curve seasonal championship. We can pick any Mercedes or AMG in the A class, and I chose the 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG. I will quickly show you the car once the screen is over. It's this one right here, the AMG Coupe Black Series from 2012. Tuning share code is in the description, as always. This is, in my opinion, one of the more iconic cars that Mercedes have made. So that's the one I wanted to choose. I'm not a big fan of these curvy Mercedes models, so I didn't really want to pick one of those. So I picked this one, which just screams at you brute force, and that's exactly what I want to use. So here we go. Here we go. Into race number 1. I like that the truck is in the race. We could have chosen that. That's kind of funny. Oh, we have some old school Benz here as well. Let's take a picture real quick. Because how often do you get that? Mercedes-Benz 300. That's a rather rare sighting, I will admit. Quickly dart on the inside here, initiate a little bit of a drift in the wet. Come on, get out of the way. And another little drift here, and another little drift. Cutting that checkpoint. We're driving a little differently this race. I left room because I didn't want to cause a collision here, because you never know how that ends. It can end with you flying off the road, you know? So I wanted to avoid that. I left room, but in the end it was not used. It looked like we were overtaken for a second there, but it didn't happen. I think now we're stabilizing a little bit and gaining a decent separation. And the sound is cool of that car. Hard braking into that. I'm already looking forward to the next race. Because once you're in that position, it always feels like the race is more or less over. Probably go full throttle for this one. Not for this one, however. We're driving a lot more stable now, a lot less drifty. Well, this corner kind of invites you to initiate a little bit of a drift, just to ease yourself into it. Yeah, we're in this with a decent lead now. Now it's just managing the race and waiting until this one is finished and we can move on to the next one. Banking some ultimate clean racing skills, always nice. Because it means you're not constantly running into walls, which I would assume is beneficial. But we're a little wide on this one because I was looking at the other screen shortly. I thought we have time to look at the other screen, but apparently not, so we should just focus on the race again. Alright. Can we go full throttle for this? Probably, right? Oh. Well, technically, yes. Once again, easing our way into this one. Hey, we even got an ultimate drift here. Isn't that funny? Didn't see that coming. It's best when you don't see it coming, right? Or did I get that wrong? Hard through that corner. Not as hard as I would have liked. And on to the last corner, finishing the race. The start was a little drifty and a little wild, but when everything was under control and stable. So, 3:45 for race number 1, and now going to race number 2. Oh, another wheel spin, great. Ooh, 200k. Take it. Which other races do we have? We have a sprint here. And then a third race somewhere. But yeah, we definitely have a sprint here. Go. So this hopefully results in 40 points, and then we can have a relaxed third race. But of course, the goal is to get 60 points, as always. Sometimes we have cross-country championships and then we don't get 60 points, but outside of that, it is usually the final result. And if it isn't, I'm definitely disappointed. Let's race with trucks. This is so funny. Split them in the middle. Get out of my way. Little bump here, and now we will take the lead real quick. This is the second championship where we just have performance through the roof. This week going definitely reasonably well. 30% of the race already done. Crazy. Slowing down a little bit here through the wet. I mean, I like it wet, but sometimes it becomes a little bit slippery and then you slide around. We like this one. Now I'm actually initiating a drift here just because it's fun. Let's be a little bit more stable on this corner. I don't think it's a good one to drift. 60% already, and this race is not particularly long, is it? Not that length is everything, but still. Sometimes I like it a bit shorter. It's not like I want to drive a Goliath every week. And holding it through. We're in this with a pretty big lead again. I mean, not comparable to the Dirt Championship where we were just crushing it completely, but it's still a pretty good lead. Let's try this. Whee! I was trying to do it in a way that we just barely brush past the wall. I think it worked. Oh, we have a 10-point lead now. Great. That really gives us a good position for the last race if we don't entirely blow it. Where is the last race? Down here. Not the worst race. God, it's really raining heavy here. Well, actually, it's just a light summer rain. Don't really want to complain about that. And we probably have that in the race as well, I would assume. Alright, race number 3. Coming up, but once again the trucks are so funny. It's also a pretty one. I prefer our car. It's a little meaner, a little more nasty. I like them nasties. Come on, get out of my way, man. Whoa, the truck is first. No, too far. Can we get past? Yeah, we can. It's not always easy to overtake these trucks because we occupy a lot of space. Drifting through the city here again. Let's actually stabilize a little bit again. Somehow I start every race drifting around and then it becomes more stable. Sorry. I can always tell by race number 3 my voice is just dead. I'm already drinking between races, but it's still... I'm glad when the last championship is recorded, one is still missing. The cross-country one, which I leave until last, because I don't like it. I know nothing about it yet, apart from that it is cross-country, and that is enough for me to decide I do not like it. Oh no! Whoops. Ranting about cross-country makes me forget to focus on the actual race. Drifting. That was too far. Nope, just a drift tap, of course. That's totally a skill. It was a skilled maneuver. Take that. Take that is a great expression, but not particularly great music. Oh god, now I have offended someone again. Oh no. Oh, I'm not entirely sure, it's very controversial. Do you even know any songs by Take That? You know, if you're asking like that, no. No, I don't. Sorry, I can't help with that. Just talking nonsense to pass the time until this race is done. That's how the races go, right? You take the lead and then it suddenly stops becoming interesting to talk about the race because everything has been done. We've taken the lead and now we're just managing it. Rather than a circle. And then you talk about nonsense instead. Sometimes more and sometimes less interesting, although that depends entirely on the person listening to it. Whether something is interesting or not. Alright, let's try this again. Oh no! We would have crashed into the wall had this gone on a little bit longer. But we didn't. Perfect. That puts us at a 16-point lead. That's quite a lot. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, farewell.